Hello YouTube, Lytbringr here, and we are still trying to farm some souls before we go too much further. I would like to point out at the start of this episode, just how much I love the soundtrack. Usually when you're just traveling around, there's really not much there. And this is an example of good game design. Like, here I am. The zombies I can kill by literally just pushing the B button. So he doesn't even really count as there. But you've got this guy, and it teaches you to block. So you already know that this guy's probably got some there. We just learned blocking works. We also now know this guy's got a tell and some decent reach. And we're fighting him all by himself, so we can recognize all of these things in relative peace. If we get a little injured, we'll just eat a zombie. Because the zombies are one of the best ways to get back health in this. Well, there's other ways, like the chests with the stuff. But see, like on my main map right now, it shows I've got a chest right here. This is the one that'll show up after we break all the fire hydrants. I just gotta remember where they all are. Again, I just beat the game, but this is the first area in the game, so bear with me if I do get to a couple of places and I'm like, what was I doing? That should make 3, 4? No. This is also helping to teach you that most of the big bads, there's always another way maybe to kill them. I do like games like this. Your weapons upgrade through use. And I like that about game. Like, I know Dark Souls and Bloodborne, they're just the first ones that come to mind. I'm not comparing anything, because these aren't anything alike. At least in my opinion. Oh, there it goes. Do, 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 do. I love that tune. It's just, it's a nice, solemn, hey, you did something cool. You get a cool theme. It's awesome, alright? Because this game is awesome. You're awesome. And all the things are awesome. And hey, look, a chest. But I think I can do this next part without taking more too many hits, hopefully. The plan is to take no hits, but I'm not stupid. And I know I'm not the best in the world, so. But no, it's these little touches. And then there's another life chest, like, right there, so that's... It's the attention to detail. Like, different items break differently when you smash them. Like, these are normally made of, like, that solid rubber stuff, so they less break and more just kind of fall apart. I did that fair share for you guys. I hope you appreciate it. Go down here, see what's down here. Ooh, box of souls. Nice. And I think I know why they didn't take out any of the exploits in this game. Namely because all of the exploits you need to be in like the last couple dungeons of the game. By then you've bought pretty much everything you would need to just play the game. It's really just for completionists that you would need the full... Yes, just keep breaking everything for money. really just for, hey, you want to buy every upgrade? I mean, you don't need to for any of the achievements. You need to buy all the skills for the 3 weapons. You need to max level the 3 weapons. And I didn't know about this last step, and I was a little sad about that. You do get a game. You do get a... It's integral to the plot, so you get a weapon near the end of the game. But I was very confused, because I had bought all the skills, I had maxed out my weapons, so I was like, what am I missing? I did not know that you need to have a special sword near the end of the game to also get things going. Also, you can shoot or slash or attack the crows, and the crows will give you some health too. So that's always a nice thing to know. Where am I going? I missed a chest. And I don't know what it is about this building. I always remember it. Some zombies in there. Like, it's this area. I never forget it's there. And I never get why. Maybe it's because it's just got so much stuff that I can smash. And I like smashing things in this game. It's very satisfying. Like, you get that War is one of the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse, so he's got super strength, and he's got his dash, so you know he's got more speed than the average, say, human. Like, I feel like compared to the average human, he's probably like 8 or 10 feet tall. Like, I think normally, if you see these, they're like in a bank, and they're made of like some sort of stone. Like, it's cheap stone for like tile, that ceramic-y kind of stuff. But it is there. Did I miss anything? That's a health chest, so no, I don't care about that. We will save our souls probably until the next shop.
What would you ask of this?
Oh, I didn't equip the earth collar last time. Oops. Yeah, it's teaching you, hey, you can equip stuff. You only get like 6 items, and you've got 4 slots, so assign that there.
Call of my ancestors, awakened at last from the dreamless sleep. Then we are free.
None are free while the Destroyer still breathes.
The Destroyer, yes. To his service we are bound, though enemies we remain. So his enemies we call friend. Pass now, friend. Must bring victory. Must bring freedom.
Farewell. For now. If that was the gate, I can't wait to find out what's behind it.
And when you guys play, I would advise don't break everything all willy-nilly like I am. Just, I've kind of memorized a lot of the enemy placements on this. No. No bombs pins. Okay. I really hate those guys. Ah. Ooh. That 2-hit combo. and he never gets stunned. Whoa, 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 whoa. Like you saw on those big guys, when I hit one of the big guys, like those big guys with the flamey hands, they would always kind of just, they'd get stunned. Man, this guy hits hard. Holy crap. And some of you are probably wondering why I didn't just go Vulgrim and see what he's got in his shop. First off, I can't afford most of what he has yet, and I'd like to splurge when I get there. He sells two sides, mainly. One's $1,000, one is $5. That's my biggest qualm about the remaster. In the original game, there was a thing in options. I need the hell of this right this second, guys. Stop. That's fine. Not much health, but it's more than nothing, so. There was a code, and you could get Death's Scythe, the Harvester, which is really cool. It's better than the Scythe. It does more damage. It's got a little better reach, I feel. Both sides, when you kill people, they drain a few extra souls when you kill guys, but it's because it's a Scythe. Like, that's just the thing. Yay, life shard. Pretty much a heart piece, which is cool. But the biggest issue I had was the code would give you the Harvester, and the Harvester would be free. And it would just replace the Scythe, because the original game devs knew you're not going to buy a Scythe for $1,000 when you can buy the exact same weapon for nothing. But in the remaster, they sell both from the get-go. There is no code. And the Harvester costs 5 times what the regular Scythe does. Oh, crap. So, it's strange. I don't know why they did that. Because I was actually looking forward to entering the code and being like, if you play this, like, back in the day and you remember that there was even a code. Because, again, it's in the options menu. Like, normally, it would be, I think, either right here under Game Tips or here, like, right here. This one is only, like, the post-process effects is only available in the remaster. So before, that used to be where the code was, and you're like, oh, that's nifty, that's nice. But like here, I went to make sure I remembered the code, like what it was right. And I did, so I was all happy with myself, but then I got on here and the code's not there, and I'm like, what the heck? And I had just about gotten here, because the code just unlocks it to be bought at costs 0 souls. So when I first talked to Vulgrim and he's got a Scythe for $1,000 and Harvester like blatantly there sitting right under the Scythe, don't buy both. Because I had an issue in my last apocalyptic playthrough. Like I was saying last video, I had unlocked the I had unlocked both sides. I had maxed out all my weapons and bought all the skills for all my weapons, but I hadn't unlocked the story progression sword yet, and I actually forgot that that was part of the achievement. So I thought maybe it was bugged because I need to max out both sides, because they have 2 separate XP bars, which is kind of dumb. The fact that you can actually switch them out at Vulgrim kind of makes no sense to me. But see, like, I've got an XP bar for the Chaos Eater. But when I went to switch out the Harvester Scythe for the regular Scythe, it reset the XP on the Harvester, which I was not happy about, because I had to go back from rank 0 to rank 4. And rank 4 by itself can take upwards of like half an hour, even at the most grindy of places. So I didn't want to have to do that again, because I'd already done that for 3 different weapons this week. Yeah, so... But whatever, so I did it. And right... Let's see, I had just maxed out... I had just gotten the story weapon, and then I maxed out the Scythe and the achievement proc, and I'm like, you know, those moments where you feel really stupid. Now, in the original, this would normally be a piece of Abyssal Armor. Since I already have the Abyssal Armor, this should be like 500 souls. Or not? Okay. I know a couple of those were buggy in the original too, so... But again, there are no game-breaking bugs in this game, so I'm happy about that. Always. This area especially, don't use it to try and farm your item kills past this point. Namely because you'll get a lot of those like Fireclaw dudes, and these guys won't stay easy to beat for very long. It's kind of a pain in the butt that way. This video's been running kind of long, so I think what we'll do is we will go to... This one doesn't have like the last place. So smashing hydrants is just to be a jerk. There is a Vulgrim location over here. So we will probably start there next episode. So lights out for this guy.